I regret to inform you, everybody. It's over. It's never been more over. It's more over than it's ever been. Other people think it's over. They don't know. They don't know shit about shit.
2 more years.
Yo, what's good, Taxi? How's it going? And yeah, we'll still have the VTuber collab thing, whatever. I'm gonna play Lethal Company with a bunch of goofballs. I don't really care what they call it, frankly. It's all Space Jam to me, baby. One sec. Yeah, and I'll have my VTuber model up, also known as a camera of me. People love Space Jam, dude. They love seeing a funny cartoon do things with a regular guy. Yeah. So close to finish. Just finished the last adventure map last night. Yeah, I just restarted after doing all of it. Cause now it's got you know, it looks better. Less loading times. It runs at 60, like super clean all the time. I already did up to this part of story, and I've done a little bit.
Nice to see you were able to squeeze in just 2 more hours of Hyrule Warriors before the end of the year.
That's right. It's important to play Hyrule Warriors every year, lest I turn to dust. I unlocked Young Link, which is good. That character is turbo busted early on. I'm considering like running around doing some hunting for weapons. Which one is this? Ooh, Impa. Requires search though. One sec. Yeah, I liked Age of Calamity. I thought it was like super fun, super nice game. It's not. I don't think it plays as good as this one. Do I have the wrong map up? Adventure map. Up. Oh, it's because it's this one. And this requires me to use a candle, which I believe I can have. Sorry, I have a funny little interactive map on the side. To make it so I just know where everything is on the adventure map. Thank you, Cordy. This game is unfucking believably big, for what it's worth. Here, let me explain how big this game is. For anyone who's not familiar with the devastating nature of 2 hours, the game that if you love it and you love the way it feels, it is a well that never runs dry. Yeah, there's a real interactive map that someone made. Here, let me put it up. Let me show you. I do believe that the thread title of the person who made this was, and I quote, "I went fucking crazy and made an interactive map for all of Hyrule Warriors adventure mode." And yeah, it's like literally like you click the square you want, and it'll highlight where you need to use what object, what the things are, what all of the requirements are for a full A rank, etc. If you want, for some reason, you can have it play the music. It doesn't have everything, but it has the first 4, which is fucking huge, man. It's so much. This is a crazy amount of work. Yeah. Like when this person said I went crazy and made this, I'm like, how crazy did you go? And then they showed me this and I was like, ah, I see. Thank you. So this is only like the first part of the story mode. I still have to do the Sia side story and the Ganondorf side story. And then I believe there's more after that. I have to do the Linkle side stories as well, which are pretty good. Those missions are all pretty big. Free mode is just playing through those with whatever character you want. Pretty good for getting unlocks and all that. Challenge mode is pretty neat. This one's useful for farming specific things. Things like, you know, just defeat a bunch of enemies really quickly, rush. There's other ones you can unlock, like doing a bunch of bosses in a row. Same thing here. Boss challenges are really good to eventually go through for when you need a bunch of really, really rare materials. Linkle is so good. Linkle is like an incredible character. Both like she's fun to watch. She's a goofy little character. Her side stories have some really charming art and aesthetic to them. But also she's a character that does pretty high damage, has a good amount of guard break tools, has an unbelievable unique ability for locking down, and has one of the best running and sweeping attacks in the game. So like is actually just universally quite fucking good in my opinion. I think Linkle's like easily tops. Top 1, I don't know, but top 5. She's easily in the conversation for top 5. And yeah, so if you looked at me seeing this first adventure map and went, whoa, that's crazy, that's so many missions, how would you possibly play that many missions? Bad news, asshole. There's this one too, and it has its own unique mechanics. And oh, you thought that was it? No, you stupid idiot. There's also the Dark World version of the first map. Also, there's a Dark World version of the Wind Waker map that's as big as that one is. And you have to be careful with Endless Night rules, another funny special thing. Okay, so you think that's enough? Guess what, idiot? Twilight Princess too. There's another one. Okay, that's reasonable though. What about Termina? You know, Link's Away, or, you know, let's do a little Majora's Mask. Complete with Moon. Colon Island, Link's Awakening for some reason. Yeah, that's not even all the squares on some of the maps, by the way. Some of them have other ones, like the Majora's Mask one. When you complete the initial objective, it spawns like additional moon tiles, if I remember right. Phantom Hourglass? Is this anything? It also has more mechanics. Okay. The good news is the last one's also like one of the biggest ones. Lorule is fucking massive and has a million mechanics and bespoke walls and teleporters. Ugh. Lorule is probably my favorite map. It is unfortunate that it almost immediately starts ramping up to being incredibly hard. But yeah, so that's like most of the content in this game. There's still a little bit extra, but yeah, it's a lot. It's sick as hell. I love it. Let's do a little Ganondorf. Oh, nice. Did I already scoop some better Despair Blades?
Link and his friends defeated Sia and her legions, returning peace to Hyrule. But that peace would be short-lived. At the moment when Link drew...
But yeah, this game's unbelievable. It has, I think, the best roster of any Warriors game. I think not only are the characters diverse and all feel very unique and their own, most of them have multiple weapons that also feel very different and unique in their own.
Once there, he summoned the spirits of Zant and Girahim from their imprisonment to serve him.
There's a story, I guess, but it's mostly a series of elaborate excuses to yell, "Everyone get in here." Yeah, the number of characters I don't really enjoy playing for more than one mission at a time is like countable on one hand. Luckily, Ganondorf is not one of them. I don't have any of his stuff unlocked, but it doesn't really matter when that's like a base kit ability, when that's just a thing you can just do. Also has just an absolutely phenomenal launcher. There is still a little bit of roughness to the super early game in that it takes a while to unlock full combos for everything, but you can get them all. It's pretty quick, all told. All right, I gotta open the doors. Who else do I have? Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, Definitive Edition shows you the weapon weaknesses on like the sub enemies when they pop up, which, man, real nice. Didn't used to have that. Is this your first playthrough? God in heaven, no. God in heaven, no. I have done all of it on Switch. This is just, I found out emulators can play it better than the Switch now, and I finally got Switch emulators running okay for me, which took a really long time. So I was like, it's time to do another one. It's time to get in there again. Yeah, it's incredible. Yeah, no worries, Astroflip. Yeah, this game is unbelievable. I love this game a whole bunch. I forgot I had charged enough evil meter that I could do my big punch that simply ends it. Considering swapping between oh, never mind, it's Girahim up there. Get him, boys! I don't think I have anything unlocked for this fella, but it's fine. Is that still gonna hit? Oh, that will. Do Switch emulators require a good computer? That is an impossible question to answer because I have no idea what someone's idea of good computer is. that is just impossible. And it's also just very game by game by game. It seems like, yes, they still are pretty intensive. Main thing for me was there were some like shader async loading issues that I was having at first. This game plays like butter on Switch. It's okay. I definitely feel stutter here and there. It's like not as bad as Age of Calamity. I'm not gonna say it is. Like it plays pretty damn well on Switch. But especially if you play it for extended periods of time. There are some things you will notice, like literally seams. You will literally see the geometry start to pull itself apart, which is mostly funny for what it's worth. That's the thing I really gotta give Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition on Switch, is it did have some bugs, but most of them were just entertaining, which is great. That's a great place to be. I have a 10-year-old mid-level time graphics card. Yeah, you probably can't use it. Yeah, that's probably too old, yeah. Oh, right, I forgot. This guy has the funny, like, soul tether thing he can do. Where, like, every time you snap, it, like, shoots a thing at a guy. I love licking my blade. Yo, thanks for the reset hooker mode. All right, what do they want me to do now? All right, the gates are open. I don't want to play. I want to play you. There we go. Hello, guy who's very close to the objective. Yo, thanks for keeping this up to Yomi Dan. But yeah, I don't know, and I generally try not to devolve into just talking about emulation stuff. A, because it's very boring. B, because it is of questionable legality. Not according to me, but according to the unfortunate law that is taken hold in our current judicial system. Ooh, who am I gonna send to go get that bug? Zant, Go. Be near where that bug is. And it still has occasional moments of like tiny stutter when it's trying to load new shaders and stuff. Yo, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Yeah. I'm excited to see how people mess up Steamboat Willie's legality, because it's like only that very specific version of Mickey, and there's a really good chance people slam into it. How long did it take? I don't fucking know. A long time, like a lot. This was a game that I would just like zone out and play for like 10 hours on days where I could not bring myself to stream anything else. What if Steamboat Willie is a fucked up guy? Whoa. Kind of like how Disney did with the other guy they made before Mickey Mouse, who people didn't like as much. Was it Oswald the Rabbit? One sec, I have to find a weird bug. Everyone shut the fuck up. It's not here. Bug detected. That's right, the co-star of Epic Mickey and Epic Mickey 2. When Disney was like, well, now that Kingdom Hearts just doesn't have Disney stuff in it anymore, what if we just did Kingdom Hearts with just Disney? Like, it doesn't have Disney stuff anymore, and it certainly doesn't have Final Fantasy stuff anymore. So I guess just do whatever. I guess no rules, just right, you know? Let's have you be commanded to head up here. I will go try to cause problems on purpose with Zant. How do I cash this out? There we go. Yeah, Zant builds up a little meter. If he goes over, he falls over and wastes a bunch of time. If you don't, though, it gives you access to like a pretty strong, unique. I think there's actually 2 ones. No, I didn't stop the prison system. I can't believe this. What objectives do I have right now? It's just blow these guys up, right? It seems that way. Okay. So yeah, that red meter, I have to fill it up and then stop. Usually I do that by like dash canceling. And then yeah, we're immediately in there. Yo, off, what's good? Hey, gamer. Hey, gamer, what's good? Hey, everybody. Hey, it's over for me. My life is over. Nice to meet you. I'm Ty. My life has ended today. I managed to get Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, running pretty good on an emulator, upscaled at like 1440p, running a very clean 60 FPS with like no real drops. And for the second time, my life has ended because of Hyrule Warriors. I apologize to all the fans. For what it's worth, hey, thanks for the raid, man. What's good? I'm Ty. I stream a bunch. It's great here. You're gonna love it, especially if you like Hyrule Warriors today. But yeah, playing some of this. We'll be doing some Lethal Company with a bunch of funny VTubers later on. I am again trying to leverage for the position as the Michael Jordan in the Space Jam-verse of VTubers. When that inevitably happens, I just want to be, you know, I want to be MJ. I don't want to be a Monstar. You feel me? But for now, Let's get this stupid idiot to eat a bug or whatever. Look at this idiot go. He's chomping them down. Moron. Gonna use a bunch of meter. Then use another meter. Is flesh tuber pejorative? No, it's just weird. It's like weird and doesn't sound good, and it comes off combative, you know? As opposed to the Michael Jordan of the Space Jam of VTuberverse, which kicks ass, and everyone knows what I mean. Why are there so many weird... Why are we doing 10 bosses? What's going on here? Is this the first Ganondorf story mission? Hold up. I just need this dude to suck. Maybe they just really want me to get that cliff top keep. I mean, it depends. At this point, we don't really have any fairies unlocked, and also, like, we're early enough in the game where magic just doesn't show up a ton. It becomes more prevalent later on, but this early in the game, it's not really a concern. Hold up. I'm gonna command Zant to run around to this side. Now I'm gonna go deal with the other stuff. This is Legends. Yeah, I just restarted, dog. We're in the opening of the game. Yeah. Yeah, I still have to do all of it. It's all there again, baby. All right, good thing this is pretty easy. I've done a full Switch version playthrough without using fairies. Yeah, I mean, it's not hard. Like, the fairies, you don't have to use them. They weren't in the original game. That being said, doing all of adventure mode, like all of the maps without them, is simply a fool's errand. You're just making the game take longer and be worse. There is, like, truly no benefit to doing it, other than you really want to, I guess, which, hey, more power to you. Go wild. None for me. The main thing with fairies is there's just like a couple abilities you can get on them that are really, really pushed. Do not laser me right now, thank you. There's one that's called like Extreme Crush and later like Extreme Crush Plus. And those are like all just mad good. Because against giant bosses like this, it just makes them fall over and expose their weak point instantly. So with a few charges of that, for example, you can really easily just melt giant bosses like instantly, which is really nice. Especially if you have something else that gives you like increased magic generation, stuff like that. There's some really screwy abilities on them. Like the ability to just say like my magic meter is full now is crazy good. Like it's so good. Yeah, fairies are broken. They're so good. Yeah, they're absolutely good. You should use them. You should use them. They're really good. Look, you don't have to choose the best character at character select. You can just choose a bad one. That's fine. That's your prerogative. Don't put that shit on me. I don't want none. I make good choices. Thanks. Yeah, I would simply learn to stop being like I was when I was 9 and use my mega elixirs when they are handy. Sounds like cheating? You should see what I do with Soul Bad Guy. You're gonna fucking hate it. But yeah, thanks for the raid off. I hope your stream is good. I gotta do more Super Mario World soon, man. What if you need mega elixirs for the post-game boss? I'll find them. I'll make new ones. Who every so often you hit a texture that like cannot upscale correctly. Like it is just saved the way it is at the appropriate resolution for the Wii U, and you're like, whew, right, 480p. How about that? Oh yeah, if you like getting things, by the way, this game, you're gonna fucking blow a load. Every 3 missions, they give you so much shit in this game, it's crazy. Oh. I think I want to do a little Linkle gaming. For those of you who don't know, Linkle is the best. Like top 0 character in the game? No, probably not. That honestly, the thing that's interesting with Definitive Edition is I feel like Definitive Edition, the overall length of the game, since it is like hundreds of hours of content, who is the best character in the game like legitimately vacillates pretty wildly. Because like young Link is turbo fucked early on because young Link can just make magic meter, an ability shared with no one. So he just is the best in the game for a very long period of time, especially because when you're in magic install, you have what's called hasty attack, which means you just swing like 50% faster. It's unbelievably good. Later on, you can get hasty attack as just a thing weapons have passively. And that immediately makes young Link's stocks just drop through the floor, right? And then like if you get a fairy that lets you just have magic, like you just simply have magic, once again, just, you know, it makes them fall off a lot.
At the Water Temple, Princess Zelda and Impa had defeated Wizaro.
Honestly, the only
They returned to
The only character that I would say, like, there's a couple that definitely aren't in contention for the best, but it's a pretty short list, all told. Like, I would, Linkle, or, sorry, I'm forgetting his name, Tingle. Tingle is just kind of aggressively not good, just in general. This ability for Linkle, by the way, the crossbow meter she charges, unbelievable. Lets her move around, scoop people up, get them combined, all that stuff. You also, if you're ever not sure what your character has unlocked as far as moveset, you can always just look here. Oh, new. New. What about Agatha? I play Agatha like once every 6 years. Like every time they require me to play Agatha, I play Agatha and I'm like, yeah, this character has fine AoE. She just has no direct damage. It just makes encounters take a really long time. It's not even really that bad. It's just like, it takes so long to get anything done with her. Oh, Linkle's just here. Linkle just is another girl who happens to look, you know, a lot like Link and is doing hero stuff and also has the hero's tunic. Like, they felt like it. Also, she's hilarious and has no sense of direction. Truly a character after my own heart. Little idiot that has no idea which way she's going. This game's music is really good. I find the default distribution of how they use it is a little poor. Some songs that are very good show up in like a small handful of adventure mode maps and like that's it, and it's a real shame because some of them are so good. And then there's some where I'm just like, please, can we not have this one start up again? There's one in particular that it sounds like the opening part of Mars, the Bringer of War, and it just never starts. And that song is insufferable to me. It's really bad. Dun 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 dun. That for like sometimes upwards of like 12 minutes. It's fucking maddening. Yeah, I agree. I think Linkle should always just be, there was a Linkle. Why? There was a Linkle. Don't overthink it. There was a Linkle. Please, engineer, I need you to stop being stopped by a single moblin. Why, my brother, why are you running into a wall? This is the wrong way entirely. But stop it. Go. Get. Okay, let's move. What's going on with you? Sometimes it's better to just move very far away. and give them a chance to catch up. And yeah, Rudo's interesting because I think one of the big problems Rudo has is that her unique action feels like kind of stilted and kind of situational. And it really is like when they made Linkle, they just made the good version of this ability. Because like having a really good piercing sweeping projectile is like really nice. It's good. But it takes a really long time. You're stuck in position. You don't really get to move at all, you know. It's not great like as a lockdown tool versus officers or whatever, whereas Linkle just literally holds a button and it's like you teleport to wall. And that's it. You're now at the wall and you're blocking the whole time. Oh, also her special is just pretty solid. Like that is a good genre of special to have, is the just a circle around me just to give me some space. It's really good if your character has all right single target damage, which like Linkle does. She's got solid single target. To the wall with you. See what I mean? It's crazy. It's so good. They want me to kill another guy. Oh, it's someone down here. I was looking at the wrong icon. Also remembering the strongest tool in the entire game of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, that most players could do an entire play. People talk about not using fairies, not using this, not using that, not using the other. You know what motherfuckers really not be using? Locking on and holding the block button. It's unbelievable. It slices, it dices, it'll pay your taxes if you ask nice. It's unbelievable. You block stuff, you get a really fast dodge that lets you get out of the way of an attack while still being in position to punish the weak point as soon as it comes out. Like, they're really good. They're really good. Blocking. Try it. I promise. You'll like it. It's good. Under Night 2. They're making a new one. You hear about this? These boys just do not want to be escorted, so I'm gonna be away from them for a little bit. See if they decide to make it happen on their own. Yo, thanks for the resub. Cause yeah, like that thing is really good. It's strong, it inflicts a status effect. Like, it has a lot of upsides. It's just being the huge amount of startup before you get to shoot it, and the fact that you're not allowed to move when you're doing it is just so brutal. One sec. Do you hear that? There's a bug nearby. Bug. Bug detected. Okay, Darunia, there's literally no one in your way. There, I have used my spell of teleport out of the way of Darunia. Oh, she also builds meter really fast. That's the other thing I forget. Like, she has Hee-Ho meter gain if you're smart about using her ability and like cashing it out here and there. Sammy Normal. I hope things smooth out for you. Yo, Wizro. Wizro is so funny because, like, Wizro is lacking in so many regards, but none of them are having beams. He has the beams. He's got the beams more than any other character. That MFer, he got the beams. He's just wall-to-wall beam. Excuse me, Volga? We doing something here? Very good, sir. Have a nice day. Again, that move, normally a huge pain to punish, because if you just regular block it, it does a guard break. If you're anywhere near him, you get hit and go flying away. What if you just do a backflip and stay very close, though? What then? No. Teleport to wall! Oh, you're really high up in the air. That's no good for you, buddy. Oh, okay, you landed quick. Very well, then. He's got so many beams. He's got beams, and he's also got, like, sets of little orb projectiles that are, like, pretty satisfying to use. Oh, yeah, this being a guard break into, like, chain hits is just extremely good. Linkle in general, just a lot of very well-rounded tools. The only move I don't have on her is, like, one of my favorites, but we'll get it soon enough. I do want to get her second weapon, though, at some point, but that is in adventure mode. But her second weapon beats ass. Y'all know them y'all know them boots? Y'all know them boots from Zelda? One of her weapons is the boots from Zelda. And one of the actions she has, the unique action, it's so good. So you know how in Link to the Past, when Link gets ready to use the boots, he does a little and like charges up a little bit before he takes off? She does that. It's awesome. It's so good. She does a funny little shuffle in place and then rockets off. It's awesome. It kicks ass. And then yeah, she just does a bunch of like fucking hot Bruce Lee flip kicks and shit. It's awesome. Yeah, it's like are those Pegasus boots in that one? I can never remember which ones are named what. People don't talk about it a lot, but Link gets a lot of boots. He gets a lot of boots. That fella's got a lot. You know what they say about a guy with a lot of boots? Again, most identifiable bit. It is Pegasus? Okay, sick. He has a lot of dicks? Yeah, okay. So, speaking of which, we could go for some weapon unlocks. There aren't too many on map 1. That one's for Link. These are all regular Link, I think. I want to say? Yeah, these are a bunch of Link ones, which they're good, they're cool. And that would be good to have for like more adventure mode. Oh, Ganondorf's funny spear is up here. I love the funny spear. I love the funny spear. My concern is I think Linkle's boots might be in Low Rule somewhere. And Low Rule is not a friendly place to be. I would have to double check. Okay, no, it looks like it's mostly Ravio's 3+ that are in here. And then a bunch of 4+. Boots are from Grand Travels. Ooh. How far into Grand Travels? Hey! Oh. Can I sneak to these boots? Fuck. This one. Yeah, I'm actually not sure where the top right in the adventure map. In base adventure? Oh yeah, they're up here. Okay. Damn, that is quite a journey. Yeah, let's do it. I do have a single ceiling tome. Yeah, I mean, the game plan for today was just like, I have so much of this to play that I can do literally anything and it'll be beneficial. It's time to go cube mode with Hatsune Miku. Okay. Goma first, that means I want bow and arrow. Whoop. Oh no, it spawned behind Goma. No, I tried to use the big electric cube to get a bunch of damage over time, but I placed it too far back. Wow, really? Immediately? Thanks, babe. Oh, thanks, honey. Don't mind if I do. The book's gimmick is pretty neat. You get different ways to make these like little cubes and rectangles and all that. And then your ability is just this goofy little forward dash that like isn't great as a movement tool or something, but what it does is it makes any of her little rectangles or cubes or whatever explode. They just... Oh yeah, I guess I should check what the requirement is. Oh, just under 7 minutes, don't take 1 billion damage. Okay, yeah, can do. Oh, I keep getting a hair in my mouth. It's driving me crazy. Cube mode! Boop, 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 boop. Damn, those cubes look crispy upscaled too. Those do look nice. Ugh. The dance is fun. It's weird. Summoner Gate takes a while to get used to, and there's definitely some situations where it feels very, very clunky. No, I was like a frame late. What are you gonna do? Cut my butt off? Big whoop. Who isn't these days? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now, will this instant kill or am I gonna need another cycle? No, that will do it. Molto bene. Was it just those? Sick. Very easy. Yeah, Definitive Edition changed the way math works so that it's like percentage based, which is really nice. Because yeah, in the original release of Hyrule Warriors, one of the big problems with adventure mode, and one reason a lot of people didn't want to play it, is the damage was essentially like, don't take 2 hearts or 3 hearts more of damage, which is fine early game, but when you're in like the part of the game where you have, you know, 30 hearts and everything hits you a single time for 7 of those, all of a sudden that damage ranking just becomes fucking untenable. But it also means getting heart containers is really good in this one, because the more heart containers you have, the more leeway you have to get an A rank. So like, instead of making the requirements like worse or whatever, they kind of just buffed heart pieces so they were actively good. Yeah, in Wii U, if you wanted to get A ranks, the easiest way to do it was, yeah, you played as Sheik, you did the water song, you put up the water barrier, and you just kept the water barrier up the entire 100 hours you played the game. Yo, thanks for the follow, Mega Boost. Great, I can look at the weird bug kid. All right, let me pull up my interactive map here. It is the bottom bush. Yes. Bada bing. Gave up during the Twilight map on Wii U because that damage BS. Yeah, it's just made it the game like wildly unpleasant to play. I don't really care too much about fusing these. So later on, weapon crafting becomes really important. Luckily, it's pretty hands-off in this game, all told. For the most part, all you do with weapon stuff is get a really good 4+, and then slowly get stuff to slot onto it. I don't know, it's still a lot, but it's like notably more straightforward and easy to follow. IMO. Ooh, rogue base. Don't mind if I do. But yeah, so much stuff in this game just like really looks nice when it's being rendered higher internally. Like the character models in particular, there are so many little fine details that were 100% lost, even on the Switch version. Damn, they're just really nice. Like Impa's sword and sheath here just look super good. So this one, the main thing is I need 1,200 KOs before I finish. You guys are weak to a boomerang sometimes, right? Oh, I guess you're weak to dying and being dead. Yeah, what are you swinging at, buddy? Some over there? It's so funny when they're like, the Hylian captain's in trouble. I'm like, that's crazy. I hope he, oh my God, I hope he does okay. I hope he feels better soon. I'm not doing anything for him, but I hope he feels better soon. A chest is hidden in a keep. Great. All right, I think I have to run over here to get them to open the gates. So I guess I am carrying a little bit. Also, I need to get 1,200 KOs. But yeah, that little stutter when it pans over like a new area I've never seen before is basically all I get now. Like occasionally there will be a moment of a thing like clearly compiling a shader for just a couple seconds. It's really nice. Okay, so that is probably the encounter that ends this mission. So I'm gonna need to get like another 400 kills real quick. Honestly, not too bad. I'll just clear out our bases and capture a couple other ones. You can usually get like 100 while fighting the last commander passively. Yo. That rules. Volga is very funny in general because like Volga, if you don't really understand how officer combat works, you might just be like, Volga seems pretty whatever. And then later on, you're like, oh, he could just guard break anyone instantly. Like, blocking just isn't allowed against this guy, which is nuts. It lets you just shred commanders. So they're just like, yeah, I'm blocking. And they're just Volga's like, no, you are not. And then they're getting hit, and then they take 1,000,000 damage and blow up. Oh, still active. Okay, there's 1,000. So once we finish this guy off, get this door opened up. Okay, I'm gonna grab the health before we head out, and then we can definitely just boogie on over there and finish this mission. Because we are at 11:72. Our time needs to be under 15 minutes. I don't know, chat. It's gonna be close. That's the one thing. Adventure mode is always like, once you get pretty okay at navigating how to like go through Warriors missions quickly, it is almost always a case of like, damn, I need to go get more KOs before I finish this. Dude, the game is so addicting. It's like partially because I think every character feels good to play. Like, especially when you have some time with all of them, you can just swap characters every round and just like feel like you're doing something new. Actually, this might be the guy I need to kill to finish the mission, so I'll just do magic install and run him down. Yo, Legionnaire, thanks for the resub. Cool. I'll just use the natural under here because I just need damage. It wasn't enough damage. Thought it would be. It's faster than the other animation. I was wrong. It was not enough damage. Yum! Material! I can use this to make a sword for later. Yum! Oh, Tetra rules. Tetra's so fucking good. I think the big thing is like her water puddle just is like to instantly inflict water on someone and slow them down. But then the rest of her kit is just, she's all over the place swinging nonstop, running constantly. Any character that runs and swings constantly, I'm into. I think Fee's big problem is Fee has kind of the same problem Agatha has, which is her single target damage is really bad. Like, she leans too far into just raw AoE, which doesn't feel amazing. Who is this for that I don't know who this is? Oh, it's a secret reward for Fee? What? Am I looking at the right square? Yeah, I am. Weird, that must be one of the things that moved around. Can I find, do I have the tools to search this? Yes, it is Bush. Molto bene. Okay, so it looks like just sheet get an A rank. Because let's see. There are a couple ways we can go towards boot. We can go up, over. Ooh, this one gives me a child though. This one gives me a perfect baby. So, yeah, I think after this we might just start heading up and over to find the perfect child and then go towards boot. Oh, this is one of them that... Who? How does... I don't remember this at all. What item do you need? Well, the thing I'm trying to get is up here at the top. So we could, in theory, go down this way, up, around, but all these like jagged edges, you can't go over those. It is the harp, right? Okay, we can just get the harp real quick then. This requires, I want to say, a bomb search. It's just one of those cases of, oh no, this is a bracelet thing, isn't it? Wait, is the bracelet still in this? Okay, yeah, because this is only for the green walls. No, yeah, these are all not done. Correct. I guess then the question is, do we rush the harp and just come back for the other stuff? Early on, sometimes you just have to accept that you're not going to get all the treasures up front, which is a little annoying, but later on it gets much better. Ah, hello, one weapon with like double the attack. Oh, hello, Link with the Master Sword. This is the song, by the way, that is the reason I usually don't turn BGM on. And why I started playing this game with just my own audio. Or with selecting it every so often. Midna explode. Okay, bomb choose. Oh, I am dead. I'm working on it. Okay. Link time, baby. Because the next one's here, and it is also about to go off. Hello. And now it's time for Link, who, as you would expect, just has an extraordinarily good, solid moveset for, like, everything. Okay, suppose I will deal with the other bomb chew. If a bomb chew goes off, I don't think it's an instant capture. If I remember right, it's usually just like the base loses like 50% instantly, which isn't like great. It's not like good to have happen, especially when there's 3 raid captains behind it. There we go. I was like, one of these idiots is gonna go for the move that I can counter with a boomerang. They did. Easily the best. Do the multi-hit running attack with the enemy, with the bomb chew. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, that's the thing too, is like Link's sword move set is pretty normal. And then he gets some really weird ones, which are great. Like Great Fairy is very bizarre. The funny Beyblade is really, really good. Yeah, Ball and Chain is great. Yeah, Horse. Horse is another classic. Oh, am I already at just defeat the commander? Damn. Oh, you know what? I should probably still get the A rank just so next time I come through here, I can just burn through it really fast and get the other stuff. Oh, only Zelba can open this? Zelba. Zelba. Come receive your treasure. Fire Rod's pretty solid. It's got the launch move that has like a 5-part follow-up that's just a huge AoE that does a ton of damage and locks down. It's got the axe, which is really fast and just, yeah, covers a huge amount of area for how fast it is and how much damage it does. Yeah. Please just be a generic chest. Yes. Yum. Link food. All right. I'm going to go get to that commander. So hopefully Zelda can open her chicken nugget. I can finish destroying Sia, and then we can head out. Great. You doing spells over there, Sia? Hey, Sia, you doing spells? Yeah, Link's follow-up there is really solid. It lifts enemies into the air, which in general, if you can lift an enemy into the air, they're pretty helpless. So generally like a good option if you can go for it. And yeah, we were so far off the 1200 KOs. I'm like, I'll just do it on the second pass. Because I'm pretty sure this is one of the missions too that you like need to get an A rank to make one of the Skulltulas appear. Yeah. Because we needed like another 400. Give me the harp. I just want the harp. Watch out! All attacks are devastating. I'm pretty sure that is just instant kill mode. I'm pretty sure this is just heaven or hell. Ooh, Typhoon harp. Health, you hear about this? Link, little guy, runs around, has a bunch of heart containers. If he runs out, he has a bad time. All right, there we go, Joker's trick. Oh no, you don't. Oh no, you don't. Sorry. Oh no, you don't. There we go. I'm not getting clipped by a laser. Okay, you are the bow and arrow fellows. Oh, this level of heaven or hell. I forgot. This works. Ladies and gentlemen. You hear about this guy? Link? He come to town? He come to save the Princess Zelda? You hear about this? System of a Down song about it? One enemies remaining, huh? Oh boy, little fellows with arrows. You have a chicken nugget with you. Yes. Not so fast. All right, where are these other captains? Where are these alleged captains at? I see a couple dots down here and a couple on the right flank. Bastardo. You got one shot. All right, sick. Okay, we'll get these ones in the middle room and then run over to the east side. Yeah, there's a billion of them over there now. Okay, another one clean. These guys down here, and is that it? All right, nice. Yeah. I loved a slap of the harp. What can I say? I'm a bit of a slap harp player. All right, sick. So now we have harp. Now we can continue on our way. Enemies are hidden and must be revealed. What? You have to play it on the butterflies, right? Can you buy more of those? Yes, thank God. Right, I forgot they make you use them directly on the butterflies. I forgot for some reason that one they're like, yeah, it needs to be a specific spot, which is like, all right, sure, adventure mode, sure, you dumb fucking game. Yeah, you can just buy items. That's the good part of adventure mode. Also, eventually you can just you can get a compass. And then you can literally just buy 100 compasses and just always use a compass and always know exactly what you need to do on each map. It's really nice. Strong recommend. So this was A rank, and there's no KO requirement. So I will bring Cheek to have them along. And you don't really have any gear yet, but you would be fun to use. We could do a little, you know what? Do a little rod. Or do I only have level 1 baby rods? I only have level 1 baby rods. Fine. Oh shit, Dark Impa. Dimpa. Teleport to wall. Great. I love to foil the enemy's plan. What was the enemy's plan? But yeah, these missions in general are defeat a bunch of enemies, but also defeat the big boys to make more little enemies spawn. Ooh, having a little vertex trouble there, eh, Manhandler? That's a new bug. I like that. That's a fun one. That's a fun emulator bug. Yeah, vertexing like that's a really common error in like modern emulation. Modern games in general. Beautiful, thank you. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's weird that the crystal didn't spawn. Now it's just like a weird orb in there. It's a little fucked up and evil. I kind of like it. Nice. Free level up. Please. There we go. Oh, free jars. Don't mind if I do. And yeah, this is why any attack that you can do while moving is like super valuable. Being able to crank your KO count while still going between stuff is real good. Yeah, I'd say Phantom Ganon's definitely the most annoying of the bosses. Just he's like the one who's like the most liable to just kind of wild out and do shit that you can't really counter for long periods of time. Who's this? Oh, Dark Sheik. My nemesis. There's another goddamn Beamos behind me. Who put these here? You have fun with that. No, I'm trying to look at the Beamos. The Beamos. You get that thing I sent you? All right, Beamos is out. The hitbox on that is so funny. Get scooped from a country mile away, asshole. Oh, you were in the wrong zip code today, stupid. I love that I foiled the enemy's plan, which was apparently not spawning in enough guys for me to get 800 KOs. A nefarious deed. Sick, let me just cancel out of that because we got everybody we need to. Hey, new reinforcements. There we go. Okay, goodbye. Still only counts as one, but like, you know. Good one to have out of the way. Well, 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 if it isn't the funny plant that has a vertexing issue right now. Oh, I only got one, that sucks. Please spit at me again, thank you. This might have been enough of a delay. It was. Let's go. So yeah, magic attack enders will always expose weak point. So if you time it right, you can often ride one and then pop the next one, get the weak point out immediately. And yeah, if you sequence correctly like that, you can just get 2 weak point strikes back to back. It's really good. Yeah, newbie, there's been a couple little, you know, visual issues here and there, but they're pretty sparing. No more than the original, for sure. Dark Belda. Oh boy. Oh. Strange attack. Keep it up. Do that one more. That didn't do anything and it seemed to kill you instantly. I'm not gonna block this. I'm not blocking this. Sorry, Belda, you can't pay me enough to block. You would need to offer me, I don't know, a $1 million Capcom Pro Tour prize? Then we'll talk. So this mission is defeat 800 guys before time runs out, which is why, oddly enough, it feels sparse, because they want to force you to fight commanders to force waves to spawn in. So it's like a balancing act of how much time do you spend just clearing little guys out versus how much time do you spend hunting down commanders so that more guys will spawn. Also, how many do you, if you just want to kill bosses, because bosses have like really commonly used materials, so the chance to just kill like 5 or 6 bosses really quickly like has its own value inherently. Yeah, and like I just need to kill I'm gonna need to kill 10,000 manhandlers. So I might as well do a couple while they're still pretty squishy and pretty easy to deal with. Oh, is it every 100 kills for the reinforcement? Interesting. Either way, love to get a commander kill. Also worth a ton of experience if I remember right. I want to say. Oh, hello, Sia. Thanks, Manhandle. Keep it up. Not right now, miss. Good. I'm glad this is the first time in history that Sia has respected Link space. See, people can change. All right, that is plenty of fellas. Run down here. There's like a single little guy to kill, and then just boost up there. And honestly, even just like these like little mini boss commander guys, like the Stalfos, all these fellas, you have to get so many of their parts too. Because like I'll show you the badge unlocks, but the badge unlocks later just get like truly outrageous. And also deleting them often just makes a little wave spawn instantly. Nice. Yeah, you can still start hitting them once they have no heads. It just lets you build meter and stuff. That's really like the main thing. If you can be attacking, you want to be attacking because it, you know, builds your gauges, all that stuff. Usually the really strong parts of combos are at the end as well. So if you can hit like light, and then start with heavy as soon as the weak point is exposed, it lets your DPS for that small chunk of time be like notably higher. And that's another thing that changed between original release and definitive edition that a lot of people forget about because it feels so wild that it wasn't this way at first. In the original, for whatever reason, they decided to do this. You could only ever get a third of their health away at one time. Literally one third. So you had to knock them down 3 times. Every time. Stinky. Ah, there we go. What? I thought these were just a thing for Link. I guess they must have moved it to be something else. Huh. What happens if I get a weapon before I have the character? I actually have no idea. Yeah, it took me a really long time to finish my first 100% playthrough of this. It was, yeah, quite a journey. Yeah, let's just do a little mass gaming, whatever. Let's just cheat. Yo! Thanks for giving out some subs, Machazet. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna get a red fairy for later in case it's needed. Oh, I don't have any of his moves unlocked though. He's still baby mode. And that's why he's the best character in the game for a very large portion of it. That ability right there when he toots on his ocarina and converts his special gauge into magic gauge is no exaggeration for a huge portion of the game. Just the best ability in the game and nothing else is even close. This game's way better than One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 like played okay, but it was so content light, it was like actually a little bit disappointing. Sir, would you like to... Do you desire to engage me? Thank you. Like, what are we doing here, buddy? Yeah, that's the thing that's wild is, yeah, they're adding even more levels. Or even more, like, characters, but no levels, which is really what the game just sorely needs. Yo, what's good, Lucy? Yeah, this game is fucking awesome. It's so good. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, like I think I like the way that One Piece Pirate Warriors 3 flowed overall, and I think it had like a good amount of content, but none of them have had the overall like balance, frame data, uniqueness of attacks and animation, like diversity of unique skills. There's just so many things I like about this game that other ones don't quite nail. The look, the vibe, very colorful. I liked Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity a lot, but there were definitely some times where I was just like, man, I wish this game was a little less just the one art style. Yeah, special is the thing where I do one big attack and just kind of like do one big swing. Magic mode is... It's good for everybody. It's even better for young Link. And I'll show you why here in just a second. Yeah, so young Link in particular gets like extra reach, gets blade beam on a lot of his normals. He gets hasty swing like everyone does in magic mode. He does a ton of damage. He builds meter while he's in it, and you can very cheaply, in comparison, just mid-sequence, stop, pause your magic timer from draining, and partially refill it. which is bonkers. So like, not only do you have the best magic mode in the game and you're the only person who can just activate it at will and like have the resource, just also, yeah, it's so good. Also, it guard breaks like passively, more or less. I think I just need to capture the base. I think I need to deal with that guy, actually. Oh, I need to unlock some of the moves for the little guy, though. Yo, the Bombadil! Thanks for getting a bunch of subs! Oh, congrats, Fruit Salad, Kung Fu, Easy Games, The Mogwai, Time Trippin', and Teffiway. And yeah, hey, thank you so much for supporting the stream. It means a lot. It's why I get to do what I do. Oops. I had the wrong Arcania out. Oh boy. My little level 1 starter weapon is definitely not putting out the damage I want, though. Where is the keep boss? There he is. The keep boss, please. I'm just gonna spend it. I need this keep boss out of here. I must defeat the cake boss so that I can aid Link. Doors. Thank you. I was like, Quickly, Link. Link's in trouble. Wow, Link's really in trouble. Holy shit. Oh, that was another guy's life bar. Okay, is that all the Allied forces saved? Did we do it? Did we save them? Oh, there we go. Okay, I was like, were we just like waiting on a commander? We are waiting on a commander. Give myself a little meter here. Give myself a little more meter here. Give myself a little backup meter for later. Yeah, I mean, the big thing for me is like most of the changes that they made that made this game so much better were things that could have easily just been patched in. So like, as much as I think it's kind of not fair, I imagine if they had just released it on Switch as was and it had received a bunch of patches and became this game, as opposed to being released on the Wii U and then assumed dead because it released on the Wii U and getting only patches in the 3DS version, which from what I heard, the 3DS version was also just fantastic and like probably the best mobile Warriors they've ever done. So I think there's something to be said for that, of like, I would give more credit to like, it's not fair that this game got re-released and thus like has all this extra stuff, except like I've played other Warriors games with, you know, huge amounts of DLC and content and whatnot, and I still don't think they clear the bar of this game. Who's where I need to toot? I'm trying to toot! Bastard! Young Link toots as he pleases. Yeah, because like character swapping wasn't in the original release, but it was in the 3DS one. All that stuff. And also, for what it's worth, I do always very clearly specify Definitive Edition when I talk about this one being the best. Is like, yeah, I make sure to specify not the original one, because like, much in the same way, there's been a couple Dynasty Warriors games that are the same way, where like the original release is really whatever, and then they did the like Extreme or Dynasties re-release, and then those are really good. So especially in the context of Warriors games, I think it's pretty fair to evaluate them based on a later definitive edition because it's so common. Like, it's so common. Yeah, that's another thing. Pirate Wars 4, yeah, Pirate Warriors 4, like, they did patches and they added stuff, but it felt very much like they were just adding things to buy more than, like, making the game better. Yeah, that was my problem with the 3DS. Even the 3DS XL, I could only play it for like certain periods at a time before my hands would be like, we need a bigger controller. Very funny that Koei Tecmo did the Extreme Legends disc lock thing to make more money, and the lawsuit with Capcom ended up costing them a ton of money. What happened? Was it just like a case of they were doing the old, you can't, how do you put it? Like, you can't buy this. Or like it's on the disc, but you need to buy it to unlock it. Is it one of those? Because those are always the worst. Thank you, Adventure Mode Map. I love you. "90-second is your kind of brutal." Yeah, the pre-roll ad killing. No, I was just saying, was that a case of like it was stuff that was already on the disc and then they just were like, hey, also pay us for it. Yeah. And again, even comparing it though to the other franchise ones, because saying like this, Warriors game is just X's greatest hits, that's literally all the tie-in Warrior. That's just like all of them except for like Age of Calamity, which was like one specific Zelda. But like that's what Gundam Warriors is. That's what Hakuto no Ken Warriors is. That's what Berserk Warriors is. That's what Fire Emblem That's what sometimes Fire Emblem Warriors is. Part of the problem with Fire Emblem Warriors was it was not always that, and there were some parts that was just like, we forgot about these characters. Yeah, One Piece Pirate Warriors also was another one that is just the greatest hits of them. Yeah, this is adventure mode, so you just do shit. It's just a bunch of funny missions. There's no, like, story. Because most people who play the Warriors games don't give a shit about the story. Especially because it's usually really bad. This game's is no exception. It's not great. It's just a big excuse for everyone to be in here. And the crux they decide on which they should hang off, everybody deciding to be in here, is a OC wizard that's very horny for Link, and it's weird and no one likes it. It's the usual. Yeah, it's like part of the reason it just like this one really is like, it's just like, damn, they should just try to make other ones anywhere near this level of polish. I think Warriors probably have the highest rate of just like, damn, they release one like 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 every 3 or 4 years, and then they feel the need to release 11 like real 6 out of 10 stinker whatever games. I think that happened with them like starting to have all the different spin-offs and stuff, because they had like Samurai Warriors, Dynasty Warriors, Warriors Orochi, plus, yeah, all of the spin-off ones. Kind of a lot. Do I have one more enemy troops to defeat? Yeah, and then the occasional 1 out of 10 that will like make other games run poorly after you play them. Still maybe the only game that I've had actively damage other games simply by existing. Dynasty Warriors 9 was something else. And yeah, Dynasty Warriors is one of them that like vacillates like that specific part of the series a lot. Cause it's like they have a problem where sometimes they just like won't experiment enough or change enough with Dynasty Warriors. Like they want to keep it very traditional and like a core experience. And then you have other games where they try way too much at once and way overdo it and totally miss the point of Dynasty Warriors. Always a shame when that part happens. Okay, there we go. Those guys in particular, the Wizros, I love, or the big pose. If you hit them with the thing that knocks them out of their move and does the stun, it's basically like they charge a big magic fireball to kill you, and then you shoot them the wrong way, and they just fart it all out. They've charged up this huge fireball of darkness, and then they just kind of it all over the floor. It's real good. Oh wow, I didn't think that hit me from that high up. Gonna charge, let him do his thing. You wanna go for a bigger swing, buddy? Dang, I thought that one was punishable after it. No, that's just not giving me punishes. Damn, where's your weak point frames, buddy? Hey, Darunia, you forget to bring your weak points today? Dude, okay, I guess Darunia just doesn't feel like having a weak point today. Good on him. He remembered. Darunia, you're being a real shithead, you know that? After that? After your big badonkadonk special, no weak point? What is happening to Darunia? Who gave Darunia the fucking beans? Pink Kitty Rose, there's a specific noise the Gorons make when you hit a bunch of them where they go, ooh, and it is so funny to me whenever I have to fight 100 Gorons and all I just hear is ooh in the background over and over. So good. No, I'm not talking about magic meter break moves. I'm talking about just the parts where he does the attacks that normally give weak points. Like that specific explosion attack absolutely gives weak points in Legends. It just didn't. Ooh. Oh, do I need to get A rank to get the weapon from this? Oh no, it was just a heart. Okay, yeah, we can do that later. That's no big deal. I mostly just want boot. And I guess I'll get sword for Zelba as well. Long Yink. Still with no good sword. Yeah, I never personally played Pirate Warriors 1, but I have heard the tales that it was really, really bad. Oh! Get him. This BMOS is being a real shitter, and I have a way to deal with him, but it would require me walking all the way over there. And who's got time for that? This game's a completionist nightmare? Only if you're a fucking wiener. Otherwise, it's a completionist dream. Only if you're fucking weak. Otherwise, it's a game that it's got 100% completion that takes like 500 plus hours and is fun the whole time. It's great. As somebody who completed the game, it's great. It's a great completionist game. Woo! Excuse me, gentlemen. Just trying to deal with some statues real quick. Whoa. Oh, you're just regular Wizro. You're a Poe, though. I'll deal with the Poe first, because they're generally much easier to deal with. Hey, you guys want to... Hey, you want to attack? Oh! Fucking Wizro providing cover for the Poe? Are you serious? Fuck off! Jesus Christ, they're literally covering for each other. This is insane. I don't think I've ever seen them both line up this poorly. Do something! This is the problem. This one's just refusing to act. Hey, dude, you want to do an attack? You want to do a punishable attack? I swear to God. Well, either way, I won't feel bad doing this mission again because I went in with baby gear. But more importantly, yo, fuck Wizro. Holy shit. I have never seen them line up. The problem wasn't just Wizro either. It was this asshole just doing this and refusing to swing. Like, let's not pretend it's just one guy. Wizro alone, nothing, no problem. Wizro doing this with another wizard, real issue. Yep. Is this hard mode? No, it's adventure mode and we're in with like level 1 gear and baby mode. So like kind of passively. I will simply swap to a character that is not using beginner level gear. Yeah, level 10 with a level 1 gear or level 35. So young Link's weapon had an attack value of about 90 and this one had an attack value of I don't know, about like 300, you know? I don't need to be told how to play this game, thank you. I didn't grab the red health because I was sick of doing this attempt. Because it was taking 5 ever. Yeah, no backseating, especially this game, brother. I don't fucking need it. If you try to tell me how to min-max in Warriors, I'm gonna tell you to get the fuck out of my office. Because yeah, look how much time we're gonna save. Wow. The grind of this game made me the level grind of this game, though. The grind of this game made me the level grind of this game, though. 1 sec. I'm like trying to solve it. Huh? I was gonna say, if you're saying the level grind in this game is like nothing because you can simply buy characters to be the max level, I would agree. Especially late game, like it's a little expensive, but being able to buy one character up to like level 200 instantly is just such a blessing. And when you're super deep in the game, it's trivial. You'll easily just buy all of your characters up to like level 150 and still have a ton of money left over. So yeah, the level grind is just like truly nothing in this. That's a good point. Thank God they realized people want to play more than one character in Warriors games and we're like, yeah, you can just buy levels now. No, Tears of the Kingdom Link has his whole own game. You might be able to get one of his outfits in this though now? I don't know. But yeah, this was a Wii U game, so it was like way before that funny Link. That's right, there is a Breath of the Wild costume. Okay, sick. I was gonna say, I can't remember if they put a costume in or not. Paying money for power sounds right. Yeah, you just instantly get like 100 levels. It's very nice. They don't let you level above your highest level character, so you do need to get like one maxed out. And for what it's worth, you usually don't buy them all the way up because the last couple levels are like comedically expensive. So even when you're just trying to rush it, like the most I think is I bought someone up to like 150 just so I could get to the end.
Hit with the Wizro demon until it dies.
Thank you. Yeah, Tingle's the one character where they're like, nope, we're making him bad. There needs to be one bad character, and his name is Tingle. I was like, okay. You got it. Some people really want to play the bad character, and I respect that. I do not. Oh, nice. This will unlock Compass. So much on the Wii U, didn't want to play full price again. Yeah, I had, I played it a shitload on the Wii U, but I had paid like $4 for it on the Wii U. I had gotten it out of a bargain bin somewhere because people didn't like buy it because it was a Wii U game, you know? This is what I needed. We need to make sure you actually have your combo on your new weapon. You don't have any of your other stuff yet. Oh, there we go. Thank goodness. These are the badges that you really do want to rush just as soon as possible, are the more moves for your weapon, because before you have those, you're kind of just playing an incomplete version of the character. This is my one wish if they do make another new Warriors game with like 100 characters in it or whatever, is just give everyone their full move set immediately. Please. Please. I'm asking nicely. All right, who do I want to train up? Is there a dual swords character in this game that isn't Zant? I mean, Ganondorf is literally that. Wii U has Tekken Beach Volleyball. That's a great point, man. Wait, is it Tekken Beach Volleyball? I thought it was Dead or Alive. Did Tekken do a beach volleyball too when I wasn't looking? That's hilarious. If so, that's fucking hilarious. That's so good. But yeah, like for example, for like 50k, which is a lot right now, but won't be later. We can just be level 20. Oh, Tekken Tag Tournament 2 has a beach mode. Okay, word. That's right. The only game bold enough to make it a standalone was Dead or Alive. And that's why Dead or Alive is the most popular fighting game of all time, and people definitely did not drop it like a cold sack of potatoes immediately. Definitely not the most dead franchise of all dead franchises. Nah, not poor DOA. DOA sucks. I don't like those games. Yeah, it was really funny for that game too, because like when it was announced at first, they were like, yeah, we're toning it down, we're not going, it's gonna be like more of a serious competitive fighting game. And then at like one of the Evos, they just basically like turned face and were like, nah, it's horny again, yeah buddy, it's all that shit you love. And all of the worst people online, of course, were like celebrating because they were really upset when they were like, yeah, we're gonna focus on it being a good video game. That's gonna be the main thing we worry about, is that it's a good video game. And all the worst people online were like, boo, we don't want it to be a good video game, we want titty stuff. And they're like, I mean, there will still be titties in it, it's just like, we want it to be a good fighting game. They're like, not good enough, it needs to be just for me. And then they did that big announcement where they're like, yeah, family values, etc. Or yeah, core values, and all the worst people were like celebrating, like, see, they got him, haha, yeah, great, DOA is good again. And then you're not gonna believe it, no one fucking bought DOA. No one bought it because those people don't care. They're not actually part of the community. They're just bad people online. Don't appeal to them. They don't have money. They don't. I beg, for the love of God, Montresor. Well, the thing is, when they're acting like that, they don't want anything out of the game. They just want other people to be upset. That's all. That's the whole goal. It turns out if you change your marketing just to make some other people upset, and the whole product the other group wants is those people to be upset, yeah, you've given them the thing that they actually wanted for free. Like, they were lying to you. They didn't want your game to be good. They didn't give a shit about your game, you know? Conversely, every time someone tells shitheads no and to stop it, it like almost universally works out better and the game sales go up. There was a period where Widdly 2 Diddly, the Lisa dev, was like, the 4chan folks really liked him and he did a couple like AMAs and stuff, and then like as it turned worse and they were just like, hey, are you still with us? Like, no, of course not. Tried to throw a big fit, then it ended up working out fine. Well, no, what I'm saying is the people who didn't want the titty, who wanted it to be a serious fighting game because they liked DOA, like the mechanics, they would have bought it, and then they would have proselytized it to their friends, and then their friends would have gotten into it, because that's how fighting games work. That's how fighting games sell. That's how they always have, that's how they always will. Yeah, go woke, go broke, also known as just the funniest lie that's never been accurate. They have to do it 100 times until they can get one example of where it possibly maybe wasn't actually just actively good to ignore them. Did they lock anything behind Amiibo? I don't fucking remember. Maybe. I don't know. I'm playing it on an emulator. Nothing I give enough of a fuck about is the answer to that question. I played this game for 700 hours on the Switch, I think, something like that, and I don't know if I ever used an amiibo on it once. Yeah, I think it's literally just like you can get some okay weapons early on that you will very easily surpass within the first like couple days. Yeah, amiibo locked. Oh, that's right, amiibo. They fucking locked Spinner Link behind an amiibo in original release. God, original release was so much worse. It's crazy thinking about how much worse this game was.
Wow.
So yeah, that's what the compass does. It just tells you where to use the thing. Which is why as soon as you unlock the compass, it's just like, generally for me at least, I'm like, I will take as many as you allow me to buy right now, thank you. No, I'm limited to the one of the characters I don't like very much. No, Darunia. And I just spent all my money, so I can't make you less cheeks. All right, we'll get through this together. Can I get like a level or two on him? 1. Great. Yeah, I have like a couple amiibo, not too many of them. I'm still unsure why I have a Shulk amiibo. That's really the one question for me, because I don't really like Xenoblade that much. I don't know why I have a Shulk amiibo. I don't have a lot of them. Like, I got the Splatoon collection one just because I was like, yeah, these are neat. This is a cool little collection. And then the Yoshi's Woolly World one because it was on sale and it's like a full little wool guy. And I was like, that's tight. And I had I want to say I had a Link and a Kirby one that I actually used for like Smash 4 Goof Troop shit. Before I just got an NFC near field communication chip that I can just spoof to pretend to be any amiibo with any data on it. Yeah, luckily I'm at the point in my life now where the idea of trying to get amiibo would just be like, and put them where? And where would I put these theoretical amiibo? Alright, time to blow up a Gibdo. Okay, he's getting ready to pop a little bit. You don't buy any media merchandise, except... Honestly, like, looking over at my shelf, the only one that's, like... of, like, big stuff that's something I bought was the Casey Green This Is Fine dog. Which was less about I really like the This Is Fine meme or anything, and was more about Casey Green had been being fucked on having the rights stolen for that so much that I felt like, as somebody who liked the internet, I had a certain moral imperative to, like, buy that and undo some of the wrongs that Casey Green has suffered. Yeah, it's just like so wild how many like fucking full like NBA teams and shit just using it and not offering any rights. Oh boy. Not the Hylian captain! Oh, what'll we do without him? Also, you can tell some of these are early adventure mode maps because the original release of this game didn't have the owl statues that you could use to teleport either. So a lot of them are very big and open and you have to walk around a lot. In the later versions of the maps, they will have teleport statues, but the early ones, they just do not have them yet. Yeah, and only one playable character, yeah, because there wasn't switching in the original release. Oh, sick, both commander gates are open. Here comes a special boy. You know, I give Daruni a shit, but his unique ability is pretty solid for being as simple as it is. It makes the donuts, you know? Who the fuck is behind me casting a spell? There's like a stall guy over there. One of these shitheads. What are you doing? Hey! Very rude. Get back here, you! I'm not done with you yet. Okay, sick. Now, a quick sweep through the base to make sure we are not being totally captured. And then we will just go rush down and get the other enemy commander. I'm gonna get those boots. I think I saw a pose around, so I'll probably just use that. There's a raid captain in here, that's why. Okay, I was wondering, I'm like, damn, it's not that bad. I don't know why it's like almost falling. There's just been a raid captain sitting in here the whole time. Yeah, that would explain it. All right, sick. Speaking of incredible fairy abilities, by the way, one of the earlier ones you can get that's really nice in adventure mode, if you're like if something's going bad or like you had to delay a mission a whole bunch to get the KO requirement for A rank or something, one of the abilities lets you just refill the health in like of a keep. Like you can just press a button and instantly the keep has like 50% health recovered, which is so goddamn nice. Oh yeah, no, Amiibo were not the first in that. Far from it. Like, Toys to Life had been a genre that had been being experimented with and toyed with, pardon the slight pun, for ages and ages and ages. There is a reason that Disney was able to hop in on it so fucking fast. It's because they already had it made. Like they already had it together. And I'm like talking, there was stuff like far before even like Skylanders and BattleBots and shit. Like, I mean, fucking Rob is basically that, just not collectible. Yeah, Toys to Life stuff has been forever. Yeah, and like the reality is, yeah, the first big one, the first one that was causing serious inventory issues, even though like some of the Skylander stuff did later. Holy shit, something was hitting me for so much damage. What the fuck? Sorry, I was getting chain hit by something and I have no idea what. Oh, there's buffed moblins that probably span into me. Kidding me. He snuck up behind me. He jumped right fucking behind me. James talked about how QA for that game was a nightmare since they had actual child play testers. Ugh. No, thank you. Yeah, there was the card readers on the Game Boy. There was also, there was like a BattleBot type toy where it was like you would scan cards and that would give different abilities to the robot you were remote controlling. Oh god, the Ubisoft space game one was wild because it was like a whole ass spaceship, right? Starlink. It was like so big. Like I think I remember seeing one of the collectibles for it, and I was like, "Fuck me, this thing's like so huge." I mean, having children test toys is like nothing new. I think it'd be a little ridiculous to call that child labor. I think that's a little silly. I think we can all agree that's a little silly. That being said, though, having to deal with feedback for like a complicated video game from children, that sounds like a nightmare. Me asking a kid to look at this ball in a cup. Hey kid, do you like this? Hey, whoa, 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 no child labor. Hey, come on. Oh. Digimon Virtual Pet Toys are what the series started as. Yeah, I actually have no idea. Was that toy like the first Digimon thing, and then Digimon like came back from there? Also, I'm just gonna go deal with the commanders immediately. Digimon came about because Tamagotchi wasn't selling with the boys. That makes a lot of sense. That there are so many product decisions that are just that, more or less. Well, the reason that, quote unquote, the thing that you need to be mad about is the fact that they just like changed the meaning of the word beta. Because like beta testing and product QA testing still happens. Like the idea that game companies have somehow managed to make gamers do their QA work is a joke. Like that's not even a little bit. It's just they're using betas as like an alternate form of marketing and advertisement. Because like you still need QA, you still need beta work. The only times it's really like super justifiable is when it's like a network test or something of like a final run of just like, hey, we just don't have access to every single computer that's ever existed. So there's gonna be some kind of problem. Like we only have so many testing kits, right? Like we only have so many machines we can test stuff on. Like I don't know if your fucking, you know, build with a brand new CPU and a GT 550 or whatever is gonna work. And yeah, you can't really have random people do like proper QA for you. It is, yeah, very, very much a skill. Oh, the allied base is about to fall. Oh boy. Am I just gonna need to like power level Darunia? Darunia, please go faster. Darunia. Darunia, please. I can see no one's having a good time in here. I can see this with my special eyes. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, QA being underappreciated, underpaid, all that stuff. That's an industry problem, but it is a separate problem from them just deciding to start calling demos beta tests, which, yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb. I just think there's bigger problems in an industry that allowed Bobby Kotick to thrive for as long as he did, you know? I just think there's more important shit. Like, by a lot. Like, why is Darunia taking so much damage from everything? Well, time to see if I can find a single health jar. I think it says everybody's been buffed this whole map. No health in this one, huh? And the base was about to fall, so we do not have a ton of time. Okay, there we go, health. Ugh. Oh, I never got the commander to open. Ugh. Oh, this mission's stinky. Oh, yep. Okay, yeah, I just need to get some more levels on Darunia and get like a better weapon. Yeah, Darunia's slow ass needs to be able to kill stuff much faster. Yeah, the value of 1,000 weirdos smashing your game 100 miles an hour, yeah. Yeah, Darunia with small number is rough because he... Also, I don't have his full move set yet, which makes it extra rough. Little Ganondorf gaming. Level 5. I'm a little guy. The good news too is if I do want to level Darunia, I don't have to play Darunia. I can just do other shit, get money, and then just pay to have Darunia be higher level, which is tight. It's so funny that Starfield ended up petering out like kind of the exact way, like the most boring way possible. The absolute most boring way for a game to die is exactly how it died. Like, just like, yeah, it was fine. It's like a little buggy. It's just not interesting. There's no like good aesthetic leads. The characters are kind of boring. Like, it's just like a long list of like, yup, everything that's been going downhill about the Fallout series since New Vegas. I don't know. I don't know if there is like I don't know if modding could save that game legitimately, because like it's just the setting is really dull. Like Elder Scrolls isn't anything incredible. It's pretty generic fantasy, but like at least it's generic fantasy. Starfield is like, man, I don't even know. Oh, I can't switch to other characters yet. Okay. Okay, so Starfield, okay, that makes sense then, Dominic, that it's got a problem too of setting up a kind of interesting atmosphere that you, the player, just never get to interact with in any way, shape, or form. Makes sense, always brutal. Yeah, I think Fallout 4 will always stand out in my mind as one of the most, like, I was just so bored sleepwalking playing it and having so many people tell me it was, like, fantastic and stuff. And not just, like, industry, you know, journalists that were, you know, super obviously getting a little love back from the company or whatever. Like, even, like, people I really know and, like, trusted who were just like, yeah, no, I'm having a great time with it. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Like, am I like playing this wrong? What is going on here? And then slowly but surely the public opinion was like, yeah, Fallout 4 was kind of a fucking nothing game, huh? It's kind of nothing happens in that. What do we think is the best, like, Bethesda style game? Because I mean, Skyrim, you gotta give props to for like all the things Skyrim has done and become over the years, and like as a platform. But as a game, in particular, vanilla. I'm saying you have to play it vanilla, no mods allowed. You have to play that shit as it came out of the box. What do we think is the best one? Because I think it's probably New Vegas. I mean, New Vegas is like to some extent still the Bethesda game, like just because it was written by different folks, you know. I ain't gonna disqualify that game because someone better made it. I think it's still part of the franchise. Yeah, I think without mods, it's gotta be New Vegas. Morrowind is really neat. I would not want to play Morrowind in 2023. Not even a touch. I do remember really enjoying Oblivion the first couple times I played through Oblivion, though. Yeah, if it has to be Bethesda made, probably like Oblivion then? I don't know, maybe Oblivion? There are so many fucking things blinking on my map right now. Which one do you need me to go kill? Yeah, honestly, I don't really think too much about like the numbers in RPG systems in like Elder Scrolls games, just because I think they're all kind of trash. I think those games are really cool. I think they're really special. I think the combat is the last thing that makes them special or unique. I would argue the combat holds them back from being something better. Yeah, don't mind me bunny hopping 1,000 times to get my athletics score up. Okay, rally captain. It is a little funny to me that the one thing that really made me consider playing an Elder Scrolls again was when I watched a speed run where they did a like a torch swap glitch that just let them run much faster than normal all the time, and I was like, oh fuck, I can play this game and not be the slowest man alive. Get me in there. Get me in there. Orb. If you hit someone with a fully charged orb when their weak point is exposed, that's the stuff. Oops, I missed. Yeah, there have been so many like cool indie versions of stuff. Like, it was very funny to me that when I finally got on my Kingsfield 4 Pilled Arc, everyone's like, yeah, did you hear there's like a really, really good indie Kingsfield thing now? And I'm like, huh? I was like, yeah, Lucid, it's crazy. Oh, that wasn't the end of the mission, huh? Okay, there we go. Gates are open. Excuse me, sir. Defeat Lana. Okay. Treasure, you say? I do love that. And I am playing a character who swings very big and runs around and does 1 billion damage. There is something very satisfying to like seeing a lineup of guys, including like their captain in the middle, being like, "Time to get him, gentlemen. Let's do it." And then just popping into the air and all of them exploding and it spawning a chest. Just instantly popping like a balloon. God, I love putting down a big orb and then hitting it with the big backstrike. It's so sick. What a good move. Oh, I walked into the cube. Ball. And that'll do it. And that is the end of the mission. No, it is not. What? Is a monster gonna spawn? Did Ganon kill monster? Yo, yeah, Fear and Hunger 2 is so funny. I wanted to give that one a little bit of a break, but I do definitely want to play more of that. Oh. They're all real. What do you mean they're all real? They're all real. I like how they're like, "Don't worry, boss. We'll get her if she comes this way." And I'm like, "I got all three. It's fine, boys." Calm down, fellas. I got this one. You're making me want to get an emulator and play this. Yeah, that's the end goal. That's always been the secret end goal of my stream, is to like share the joy of gaming or whatever. So if you end up playing the game because of it, that's the stuff. That's what I want. Okay, this is gonna pop this one, and then the last one down here. Just her morale. No one. Oh wow, she is just a breath away from dying, huh? Yeah, Sprigget, I think this is the best one, yeah. Specifically this version. It really does have to be the definitive edition, because the original release of this game had a lot of problems, and the definitive edition actually fixed all of them. A rare and brilliant move that I wish more people making definitive editions would be willing to take. Then again, it's not too often that you get a game that's like legitimately like a 6 or 7 out of 10 that does get a chance to get a remaster like this. But it was a weird case. Weird case of the original release of this game came as 2 parts. There was the Wii U version and the 3DS version. This is much closer to the Wii U version, but the Wii U version sank like a stone because it released for the Wii U, and the 3DS version did pretty well from what I understand. So the remaster was kind of more because of the portable version than the original really flawed one. It's weird. It's interesting. I don't know if there's been another situation like that. Just in games, in general. Where's Darunia? Darunia, do you have the stuff to learn moves yet? Yes, thank God. Oh, life is so much better already. I was missing like a single chicken nugget. .3DS version had huge performance issues. Yeah, on base 3DS, from what I understand, it was pretty rough. On the other hand, on the 3DS Pro or whatever the fuck it was, apparently that one ran really nicely. But yeah, if you tried to run it on a base 3DS, which, yeah, another weird problem to have of this game is legally allowed on multiple consoles, but it really is only on one.
Ganondorf's forces had defeated the Hyrulean army and wrenched.
Yeah, I always heard the new 3DS version was fine. Yeah, the original, playing it on original 3DS, there were very obvious problems. Like, there were hitches all over the place. It is weird because, like, to some extent, Warriors games players are more willing to, like, let hitching and stuff go, because that used to just kind of be the cost of doing business, especially in, like, the older, like, the PS2 generation, like playing, like, Samurai Warriors 1 and 2, for example. It's just kind of assumed, like, yeah, they hitch like crazy. They all do. Yeah. But they don't need to anymore. They don't have to anymore. Yeah, Warriors on PSP. You just dealt with it. Oh shit, Link. Link's here. Link's in this game? No one told me, Ganondorf. I gotta go deal with that guy. I hate that guy. I fucking hate that guy. I think you mean part of the aesthetic? God, yeah. I mean, the big thing with Switch emulation is, like, the Switch is still the main console. You can't expect emulation to, like, be ahead of the console when it is still out. Like, I get that people have a little bit of unreasonable expectations, but, like, yeah, I wouldn't expect an emulator to be good until it is, like, 2 console cycles back. It is interesting that it's been hurrying up as consoles get closer to just being a fucking computer. Like, as they approach the limit where console is truly just another computer, it's getting easier, but still, there's gonna be a hell of a delay. Yeah, I mean, people upsell emulation all the time. That's pretty common. I remember people being excited about Nesticle and claiming it played games perfectly, and then hearing the worst version of the Tetris theme I've ever heard in my life. Zant, I already killed the legendary hero. What is your excuse, dude? Why are you not capturing a base yet? Alright, well now that I've captured every base in a small area, once this keep boss appears, then I will go manually shove Zant up to the gate, you dumb idiot. Alright, Zant, let's go. There, everyone's gone. Let's go. Okay, everyone is gone. Let's go, buddy. No. No. Bad Zant. There he goes. Nope, you're not looking at this guy. Get to the door, Mr. Man. The checkpoint. Great. Keep it up, Zant. You got him, baby. But yeah, Ganondorf is just great. Like, the dual blade set is it's like a very aggressive version of Link's. Like, it's just got a very simple toolkit that's very effective. The big ball being like a standout, and then the multi-blades also being pretty good. Just very explosive, really, really good kit in general. Oh, you mean this Impa? You good? Okay, nice. Howdy, boys. It's always fun to see a wave of guys light up. Like, they light them up in advance to be like, these guys right here, these fellas that were lighting up, they're fucked. They're dead. You did it. Those guys, they're screwed. The way they animate him just kicking the shit out of the chest. Again, just like very Link, but hyper aggressive. Like, he blasts that chest, dude. Oh, perfect. Be another keep saboteur like right behind me. Not right now, Zelda. Fighter check. Fighter check. Got it. All right. Okay, time to defeat Link and Zelda. Big booty slap for like a third. Do a big move. Perfect. No, I can't believe a little captain just lunged in and tapped me on the nose for a quarter heart, interrupting my setup. Son of a gun. Okay, I'm pretty sure this guard breaks. Yeah. It sure does. Zelda. Nice, I took a weird airborne hit and like flipped out in a way that I could punish. Okay. Oh, did they do another Link? Okay, Link. Oh, it's just messages are so far behind. Fucking shit. Red jar, there we go. The heart? That was weird. Nope, nope, Link. Not the random assault troop, please. Oh, did Zelda also respawn? Jerem, you have 0 levels, dude. You serious? Oh, okay. I was really worried for a second. I'm like, come on. How did she get out of there? Yeah, bunch of goodies.
Ganondorf had assembled
All right, and now we get back to
Triforce.
Link. We'll do one more, and then I'll see if I can like buy Darunia being better. Or I might just have to like run some missions with Darunia to get him a real weapon. That's probably the big thing, honestly. Like going from a level 1 the weapon to a level 2 is legitimately like having your attack bonus go from like 80 up to 150. It's really notable. I don't know how that instantly proc. That was nuts. Mission defeat Girahim. I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough. I don't know if I'll be able to. He's almost dead. Hey, hey. Hey, Girahim, you wanna... Are you gonna run? Damn, they just let you juggle this fool forever, though. Okay, fine. I'll stop juggling him for 100 years. I mean, I was pursuing him. I was in the middle of doing that. Hey. Can I just kill you now? Sick. Okay. Volga's kind of the Lubu of this game. He's really fast, has huge hitboxes, a bunch of guard crushes. He's really strong. And now for one of the things that is very easy to forget was not in the original. Ooh, maybe. Fast travel statues. Yeah, they added fast travel in this one, which is really nice. You can pull out the Orcania and just play a toot and fly to any of the owl statues you activated. Some later maps will even just like have them pre-activated, which is really nice. I'm trying to juggle Zant over to the door so that I can like get that keep real soon, you know. That guard breaks at the end. Sick. Yeah, the owl statues really are just like such a good addition. Okay. All right, whole team's back together. All right. Gonna try and capture, but you know what? Let's just use magic and clear out this entire area. Make sure all the officers are just like turbo safe and can't die to anything. Like, it's pretty quick, and this essentially means there's no way for commanders to go down on our behalf. Yeah? Do you want me to do anything with them? Don't worry, the messages will catch up to what we need to do in a sec. I'm just gonna get some fun little KOs while we wait, you know? One right here. Oh, and another with him. That's great news. Okay, the Keep Saboteurs are up here, luckily. Well, I mean, this is just story mode right now. But as far as, like, did it get an adventure mode thing? I mean, kind of. It just never got the levels or layers of complexity or support or DLC or anything. That all the Keep Saboteurs. It is. All right, sick. Let's start heading up then. Oh, Skulltula! Link, you go this way. I've got to find a bug. Yeah, I should probably command some folks to go defend home base. Worst comes worse, I can just send them down there and then just set them all off at one time. Okay, I guess we'll check this one because there's a chance this will have one of them. I think this is like one of 2 bases I haven't captured. In which case, Darunia. When you're in captured? No. Oh, they're both here. Okay, that's a kill. Alright, Girahim. Don't mind lift a Goron into the air, you asshole. They're people of the rock. They crave to stay grounded. Don't lift them up in the air. Who would do that? Rock's not the same as ground? Well, it's a fuckload closer than air, dummy. It's way closer than air is. Only a glimmer. Yeah, just a little. Little hope. What time are we at? 3:49. All right, sick. Yeah, hey, I'm going to be back in about an hour with some Lethal Company, but I'm gonna get a little bit of food in me, stretch out, do all that stuff. Yeah, hey, thanks for hanging out for this. We're good. Don't worry, I'm gonna play more of this. Probably after Lethal Company, I'll probably like order some food and then play this for like 9 hours. But yeah, see y'all in about an hour to hang out with a bunch of VTubers. I'm gonna be space jamming it, baby, as I do. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Smite's doing a little marathon today, so I'm gonna raid y'all over there. But yeah, I'll be back in an hour. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, peace.